Hello, rooms 8 and 18. We're starting Southwest states today. Sorry I can't be with you in person. Just want to remind you and reiterate that because there was some confusion yesterday that we are doing Southwest states. So this is our 4th out of 5 regions. We are moving south from the Midwest to the Southwest, so we're just doing quick practice. So you can use whatever your teacher decides, dry erase boards probably and markers to do a quick drawing to remind yourselves of the 4, yeah, that's right, 4 states that are in this region, where they are relative size. Okay, so I'm going to use my pen, and I'm going to do, I guess I'll just do black. So starting, let's say down here, the 2nd largest state in our country. I'm going to draw a pretty big circle. Okay, this is Texas. Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. And the 2-letter code for Texas is TX. Okay, so we've got Texas. And don't forget that right over here, okay, is going to be the Gulf of Mexico. I'll write that actually. Mexico has a pretty, Texas has a pretty significant coastline along the Gulf of Mexico. But when we talked about all the other southeast states, it wasn't included in that. But it'll be really important, and it was affected by the oil spill as well. Okay, so Texas. Let's draw to the north of Texas. It's kind of a funny shaped state. I'm going to draw it like this. This is Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Okay, L-A-H-O-M-A. And the 2-letter code is okay. Oklahoma, okay. You'll hear people say that sometimes. It was an old musical, I think from like the 1950s. So we've got Texas, Oklahoma. Big football rivalry between those two. Okay, and then we have to the west of Texas, we have 2 other states of roughly the same size. We've got New Mexico, which is 2-letter code is simply NM. And we have Arizona. Okay, so those are the 4 states in the region. That's it. And they're grouped together for their relative climate and history and land use, and you'll see different things in the geography challenge today that will help you understand that. One of the things in the geography challenge is we'll talk about a thing called 4 corners, and 4 corners is, I'm going to pick a different color pen, where Arizona and New Mexico and Nevada, I believe, and Colorado come together, this like spot where these 4 corners are. This is a thing that you'll see on the map, but they're not technically part of this region. Okay, so just want to practice quick knowing where those 4 states are and what their 2-letter codes are. If we switch screens for a moment, maybe you could erase your board and you could make yourself just a quick chart. Okay, you can even draw a big box, draw the box, cut the box in half, and then cut the box a couple of things this way, and we'll just fill in for our own knowledge. Oklahoma, okay, L-A-H-O-M-A, okay. And the capital is an easy one, is Oklahoma City. Okay, so Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. All right. Then we have Texas. 2-letter code TX. Oops. Maybe I should just do this. It'll just be easier. Now, the capital of Texas, there's a lot of big cities in Texas. Okay, there's Dallas, there's Houston, there's El Paso. But the capital is something that rhymes with Boston. It's Austin. Okay. Okay, so we've got Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, okay, Oklahoma City. Texas, TX, Austin. New Mexico, NM. And the capital of that is Santa Fe, which in Spanish means holy faith. This is important because we're going to talk about how this region was colonized and settled by Spanish settlers. Like our area of New England and the East Coast and the 13 colonies was colonized by English settlers in the 16th and 17th centuries. So we're going to talk probably more next year about the Spanish settlement of this southwestern region. And then we have Arizona, 2-letter code AZ, and its capital is Phoenix. A lot of kids know that from Harry Potter. I did mention a few kids that when spelling it, think of it as faux Enix, although it's just pronounced Phoenix, to help you remember how to spell it. Okay, so we're just filling this chart in to help ourselves be aware of these states and capitals. So this should be a slam dunk, I would think, because this region is so small. So what you're going to do is you're going to work on Geography Challenge, and your teacher is going to provide you with all the stuff you need. I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, I was hoping to switch the screen on myself, but it didn't work. So anyway, usually, we do the colored laminated cards, and we take turns using them to do Geography Challenge, but this time you're actually going to get to write the answers on a sheet that has the questions themselves, and I'm feeling generous today, and you don't even have to write the answer in complete sentences, you can just write the answer, but that means you need to be really careful that you capitalize everything, and that you spell everything correctly when you're copying it from the textbook. You're going to use pages, I believe, 174 and 175 are the maps you're going to use, and I'm going to ask the teachers to look at them with you. And pay attention because one of them is about natural resources. Can't spell that right today. So you're going to be looking at different kinds of ways they use the land, or some different minerals like coal. Oil's big in this region. So pay attention to that. Okay? Mrs. P signing off.